It's getting bigger, bro.
He was the coolest person to meet in the world, eh?
Yeah, it's good.
Well, welcome back.
What's going on?
How are you?
Nah, I'm
You
good,
got a
man.
nice shiny little toy now?
Yeah. It's not bad, but we want something bigger and better. You know what I mean? that's the mindset. So
As soon as you get it, do you you pick it up, you're like, oh,
it means nothing. Like a bit like that, to be honest. Like it doesn't change much, to be honest. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? It's just like I'm still the same person. I still, wake up, have my coffee in the morning. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it didn't change that much, to be honest. But I want something better. I want a professional one.
You got right in before Ramadan, eh?
Yeah.
The fight would have been getting pretty close.
Yeah, like a few days before.
Was it on purpose? Like you wanted to get one in before?
No, it wasn't actually on purpose, but kind of just worked out perfect.
Well, you weren't Muslim when you came last, were you? Or you hadn't converted yet?
No, nothing. I was sort of like on a search, but no, I wasn't. That's why I was drinking beer and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah. But do you reckon it's benefited your training heaps, eh?
Yeah, 100%. Just cut out everything like obviously like drinking and whatever else, and praying 5 times a day. It's just, I don't know. It's a pure way to live, you know.
Yeah.
I just feel better. My thoughts are better and just more mindful of who I am as a person and like the good deeds I do, and being responsible for anything bad I do, you know what I mean?
And just quickly jumping far away from that, I can't remember, did you start your MMA career at fucking middleweight?
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You were never making middleweight ever again, eh? You could.
Yeah, with it, like, I'd have to lose some like muscle and stuff like this, but I'm not like a big light heavyweight or anything like that. I mean, I could. Yeah, I mean,
you're a pretty like short light heavyweight as it is.
Of course, yeah.
Because for anyone who doesn't know, Isaac won the DFC Heavyweight title, amateur title.
Yeah.
And that dude was pretty fucking big, man.
Yeah, he's a big boy, man. Like, I don't know, what was he like? 6'5", 6'9", I don't know.
And he was thick.
Yeah. He was big. Yeah, he's bigger than me. Like, he was a lot bigger than me.
When I seen you running it, like, I was like, this is like some David versus Goliath shit, bro.
Yeah.
And then you just ran at him with a Superman punch. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
That's probably the coolest thing I've done.
That was it. From the first punch. I don't know, you clipped him like just right in the perfect spot in the opening like 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think I got his like neck or something.
Yeah,
like
it looked like you got him like right behind the ear or right on the
like
under
around
the
the
neck.
It would have felt pretty weird, but yeah, kind of
He was not okay from the first punch.
Yeah. I don't know. I knew I had to get in and just fight aggressive. You know, this is how I like to fight anyway. You know what I mean? To be honest, but I just knew I had to. You know what I mean? There was no point dancing around trying to do something pretty and shit. I was just like, nah.
That was
get in there,
a violent fight.
Yeah, it was pretty good. Yeah, that's how I like to fight. You know, I don't really fight anyway. I was like, it's not me. You know what I mean?
There's some exciting matchups for you now too, because you can bounce down. If like you actually being able to go to middleweight, because middleweight in maybe the pro scene might even be your.
It's a lot bigger. Yeah.
It'll probably be more your calling even because then. But
there's more matchup. Like the light heavyweight, there's not. I don't know. There's no like big name or anything like this. To be honest, it's pretty dead division. To be honest, you know. But maybe I can sparken it up or whatever. But
I imagine it's easier though to get into a bigger promotion being in those weight classes though.
Yeah.
Because you only need like 5, 6 really good wins. Because there's in Australia anyway. Because we're not a big country here.
No,
we're not like New Zealand.
No, they got more. Yeah.
Which Tai Tuivasa just fucking fought on the weekend, and that was horrible.
Yeah, I watched that.
Oh man, it's just upsetting. He's a good striker.
Yeah, he did damage straight off the bat. Like he can, he's got some nuclear in his hands for sure.
He could probably drop to light heavyweight.
Yeah,
I
don't know. Would you ever see him? I can't see him doing that.
He wouldn't ever do it, but he's so thick.
I feel like he probably could. Yeah, if he went on like full diet, everything. You know what I mean? But
you like not cutting as well, don't you?
Yeah. Well, I enjoyed not cutting. You know what I mean for this one, but I mean to be honest. My next fight, I think, was at 95. I don't know if it's at heavyweight or 95, to be honest. Either one's fine, but I think this one is at 95. That's super easy. I'll probably get to
The Muay Thai fight.
I'll probably get to like 98 kilos and then just cut the rest. I like to be around 98, to be honest. This fight I was actually a little bit more like chubby and holding a bit, but I didn't want to get thrown around in the grappling.
You want to be stronger.
Yeah, for the MMA, but for the striking, I don't think the weight matters that much.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Are you this your debut Muay Thai fight?
Yeah.
That's a good card. Carly Pride's putting on a banger card.
Great. Yeah, well, from what I've seen, they're just like a lot of names that I think like I really like their game. You know what I mean? They're just great strikers. You know, so it's great to be a part of that. You know,
is Jack headlining it?
I don't know. I would not be surprised because that guy's top level. You know?
Oh, bro, when you said that you were going to be doing some work together, I was so excited. I'd love to be a fly on the wall.
Yeah, it'd be pretty fun.
It was going to be good.
Kind of buzz off each other. From what I've heard, apparently we got sort of similar. Like I got one of my friends is like worked with him for a bit, and like apparently he's just like wanting to air spar all the time. This is like, you know, ask my friends. That's what I do all the time as well. I just annoy them like this, always trying to play fight parties like this.
He's a fucking locked in dude, man. When I went over his house I did a couple sessions when he started that PT business, Space Fit. Shout out to Space Fit. I went there and. He just started like shadow boxing. I've never seen someone fucking beat the air, eh? Like he 10-9'd it. He's got the weirdest style. You'll notice it. You'll notice it when you train with him. He's got like he's held like robotic. And
I've heard some people say that they can't pick up on his motions. Like a few boys that I've sparred with him. They all said like. It's hard to read his strike, which is good.
He doesn't have any tells,
Yeah, that's it. He has no telegraphs,
None, because he literally he'll throw it and then he uses his arms.
He's pretty like stiff, but it works killer for him. You know what I mean?
Weird. It's like when he throws a jab or a cross, he doesn't bring his hand straight back. No, he leaves it out there to kind of block your punch because he knows that you're going to be trying to counter. So he kind of sticks it out there and leaves it there briefly. Yeah. It's just it would be the most frustrating style. Yeah,
and he's got a lot of power for his just in general, he's got a lot of power as well. Yeah.
He's a strong dude, but he's just so accurate. He's like, because he only throws, he doesn't throw crazy shots. He's like throws shots with meaning all the time. But that's gonna be a really good card. That's May 16th, eh?
18th.
18th
on a Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, it's 18th. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
It's May.
You're making me second guess, but I think it is
May 16th or 18th, either one. It's the weekend of that week. That's going to be so good. That's in Port Adelaide.
Yeah. Oh, have you been to that venue? I don't know.
Is that the one Moston Neiman did the boxing on?
Oh, if it was, then I have actually been there, yeah.
Is it? I don't know.
It's alright. It's actually a decent.
Was that in Port Adelaide?
Yeah, it was in Port Adelaide, yeah.
That was a nice venue too.
Yeah, they did that good. What's that promotion called? It's Rob Frank.
Golden Gloves?
Yeah. Shout out to them there.
Golden Gloves. You're going to have a boxing fight next?
Yeah, I would. I'm down for it.
Dude, that'd be alright.
Yeah. I'm not like, I can punch. I don't know how, I'm not really a boxer, you know what I mean? The sweet art of boxing. But I can fight, you know what I mean? I'm going to go in there and
you got 6 good rounds in you.
Yeah.
Boxers are just... Have you ever trained strictly boxing with boxers?
I've sparred with a few boys down at West, yeah.
How frustrating are they to spar?
It can be, yeah.
Like lifelong boxers are just so frustrating to spar.
Yeah. Oh, well, I sparred Moston.
You did?
Yeah, I've sparred Moston.
Really?
Yeah, he told me. No, I went in there expecting not like the best, you know what I mean? He's a boxer all the time, and I'm not a boxer, you know what I mean? Like, we know how to punch, but we don't know how to box, you know, basically, you know what I mean? And, that wasn't fun for me. No, it was fun. It was fun. I learned a lot.
It didn't go as well as you thought?
No, I kind of expected it to be that way. No, I expected it to be a fucking tough thing, but it was a good experience, bro.
He's a big motherfucker, eh?
Yeah,
he doesn't look like, when he gets in the ring, obviously, because he's going against other heavyweights generally, he's generally the smaller one.
Yeah.
But when he was here, I was like, oh, you're fucking big, man.
No, he's compact and just throws like that Mike Tyson style. He was just doing nice stuff, like ripping my body coming up to my head, you know what I mean? It was killer, to be honest. It was good.
Speaking of, have you seen Tyson's training footage? The fight's a mockery, but I do enjoy watching Tyson back training.
Tyson who?
Mike Tyson.
Oh yeah.
seen
Sorry, yeah, I have seen it. Yeah. He looks really good for obviously at 58. There's no one hitting pads like him at 58. I'll tell you that.
He's still got. I hope he knocks that weasel out. Eh?
Right. I don't know, bro. Imagine finding like a 58-year-old and going in there and trying to take his head off. What a fucking retard.
Like, why would you do? Look,
you got no shame or something. I don't
it's
know,
a lose-lose for him.
Yeah.
Like if he goes out and finishes Mike Tyson, he's a fucking idiot. But if he gets knocked out, he got knocked out by a 58-year-old.
I'd love to see him get knocked out, to be honest. But
in the opening round, the only shot I would give Tyson is in the opening two rounds.
I've got Jake winning, to be honest.
Yeah,
unfortunately, though,
it's how it is.
I don't want to see it. Like this is like Fedor. Like Fedor was saying stuff about like boxing Jake Paul and stuff like that. I was just like, even like Fedor, and he was fighting like less than 2 years ago. You know what I mean? And he said something about fighting Jake Paul. Like Fedor was one of my biggest, probably my biggest idol in MMA. And if I saw him get knocked out by Jake Paul, I don't think I'd want to actually like be on this earth anymore, man. Like that would just be, like I just don't want to see that.
That would be like watching Fedor fight. Pardon?
But if he knocked him out, if Fedor knocked Jake Paul out,
oh my god,
that'd be the best thing ever. So it would just, but my heart couldn't take it, to be honest. This is man.
What's wrong with that, cunt though?
Yeah, he's never beaten someone younger than 35. I don't think he he versed Tommy Fury, 24.
Yeah,
another boxer and lost.
Yeah, he did. Do you know he did better? But Tommy Fury's not the fucking best boxer in the world, and he still lost pretty easily.
Yeah.
And
I do actually like Jake. He does actually train and like he puts a lot of effort into it and that. So like I sort of respect that. And then when he versed Anderson and beat Anderson, obviously it's like a 50-year-old Anderson, but it's still Anderson Silva. So that like in boxing, I mean that was sort of impressive. He's done some sort of impressive thing, and he's actually got proper power. I'll give him that as well.
He's a big unit.
He's actually got some power, but like just this gimmicky, all this sort of stuff. Like I just don't. I feel like it takes the piss a bit. You know?
Yeah, 100%. But to be like you said, to be completely fair to Jake Paul, I know a lot of fighters that wouldn't beat Anderson Silva in a boxing match.
Yeah. No,
and like I know a lot of people that wouldn't beat Tyron Woodley in a boxing match probably.
Yeah. No, honestly, yeah. So that's the thing. Like these.
But with the perfect mix of money and steroids, you can do amazing things. Like he's just got such indispensable income. He can afford to train 7 days a week.
Yeah, and he's training with some. He's got the money to buy best trainers and stuff like this.
Yeah.
You know? So good on him, to be honest. But
yeah, it's gonna be a while. And so, do you ultimately you want to go back to MMA? Yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously the big thing. But I wouldn't mind getting some fights in now. Obviously, this is a pro Muay Thai fight, so that's good. And if I can get some K1 fights as well, just hone my striking and stuff like that, because I've literally seen people, like, if I want to get to the next level, I know I'm not in a rush for it, you know what I mean? I want to go at the right time. I see a lot of people kind of come into the big leagues too early, and they're not, like, mature enough, and they just get fucking destroyed, you know what I mean? So I want to really work my way there, and like I'm 24 now, nearly 25.
You're only 24.
Yeah, I'm 24. But I turned 25 in April.
Bro, you got so much room to go.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about like 28, 29. This is when I really want to go to the big leagues.
So you're giving yourself like 5 years-ish, 4 or 5 years.
Yeah, literally, yeah. And I've seen people get on the contender series with good knockouts, like 3-4-0. You know what I mean? Especially at like light heavyweight or something like this. You know, so.
Well, that Urseg's gonna be fighting for the flyweight. Bro, that's insane.
Pretty random, but I'm happy for him. He looks like a good guy, and he's been doing good. You know. Yeah. I was like, at first I was like, what the fuck? But then I read Pantoja's cleared out that whole division. Yeah. He's beaten like 8 out of the top 10. Yeah, he's just smashed.
And Urseg's pretty exciting. But if he beats Pantoja, he was fighting in fucking Eternal last year.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's insane. It happens quick, huh? In MMA, it can happen quick just like that. Obviously, look at this guy. I thought they might have given the shot to that Makayev or something.
Oh, the bold Russian?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a fucking savage as well.
Yeah, but he's been getting... I don't think he's been getting finishes and stuff like that.
It's hard. Flyweights. Flyweights hard to get finishes, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I guess so. It must be like
they just don't have the
there's
punching
less.
power.
Yeah, there is less. Like it's actual linear. I've seen the statistic. Like heavyweight has the most knockout, then it's light heavyweight, then it's middleweight. I think it actually goes.
Oh really?
Like actual linear down. I thought there might be like a little bit of a. It's actually pretty linear down. Which
You'd think in like lightweight or like
there'd be some more knockout.
welterweight. There'd be a few.
Yeah. This is what I saw. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like linear. I'd have to double check. I don't want to spew.
Yeah, I'm gonna check
misinformation.
that as soon as we get off.
Do it. But I'm pretty sure I read that. Yeah,
that it makes perfect sense. But like in my opinion, as an MMA fan, the most fun weight classes to watch to me are light and welter. Lightweight. And actually, do you know what? Featherweight and lightweight. And bantam's coming really good now. But featherweight and lightweight, generally lightweight, because most men are that size. So you get...
lightweight's probably the average. Yeah, it's
they can still punch really fucking hard, and they're also technical.
Yeah, they got more technical. Or the smaller guys, they're always like more technical, better. I like watching the big boys just for the sense of like
it's dangerous.
Big, you know what I mean. So I like this, but I also appreciate the smaller guys, and like you said, like welterweight. I like middleweight. Like these guys have like a bit of a blend of that, you know, because welterweight's actually pretty big guys.
Welter is.
Yeah, well, a lot of them are walking around like over 90, like they're bigger than the average males. You know, they're strong and stuff like that. So yeah.
When I went to HEX, there was this dude fighting far out. I can't remember what weight class it was. I believe it was middleweight. And his name was Bates.
Oh, Aiden Bates, yes.
Oh, my...
Or Alden.
Alden Bates. Yeah. And he was doing... the first day at the press conference before weigh-ins, I was like, how does this motherfucker make weight, dude? He is... Like, I've never seen someone like I haven't been around professional. I've been around professional fighters, but I haven't been to heaps of live shows and press conferences and weigh-ins and shit.
I think he might even be a welterweight, bro.
Bro, yeah, I think it is. I think he's a welter, and
he's massive. Yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah. I've seen a photo. I was like looking at him. I was like, yeah, wow, like this guy's.
He scraps too. Know? He fucking.
He's got
scraps.
some power, huh?
He beat Jack Della Maddalena.
There you go.
But then they had the rematch and Maddalena knocked him out, but he was obviously on a different path at that point.
Yeah. Well, he lost his first 2 fights. He was very young. I think he was like 18 when he was having his first pro fights. But yeah, he lost his first 2. But now look what he's on a 17-fight win streak, absolutely killing it into the top 5.
Gilbert Burns fight was wild.
Yeah, I was worried. I was like,
I thought he lost. He lost the fight.
I thought he did really well to get up from bottom because I know like Gilbert Burns is like a really good black belt. You know what I mean?
Best in the fucking world, man.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, bro. Like, if it gets to the ground, I don't know. Like, you know what I mean? And I love Jack. Like, I'm a big fan. But I was like, fuck, if he gets to the ground. But he did well, bro. He got up. Even at the end, that like spinning out and then boom.
Just
knee.
the instinct to throw that knee straight up.
That's a killer.
I actually put $100 on Burns to win by submission, but I wanted Maddalena to win. So I was like, no, yes. I didn't know, like whenever. Because he broke his arm in the first round.
Yeah, I've seen that as well. Yeah, he's a tough guy, man. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a psycho.
Tough.
You watch heaps of fights, don't you?
Yeah, I like to watch it, yeah.
You watch everything?
Not everything, but a lot, you know what I mean? These next few cards, the next 3, I'm not going to watch these, bro.
I'll wait for UFC 300.
Yeah, they're fucking trash, bro.
Yeah, there's some shit cards. Yeah. But, and shout out to Manols.
Yep.
This should be this is going to come out next week, but he just won, is it Muay Thai Worlds or whatever?
Yeah. So a tournament in Thailand, you know, with other countries all there, and took home gold. Killed it, you know. I'm not surprised, to be honest, how much he trains. And
do you train together a lot?
Of course. Yeah. Like 4 or 5 times, 4 times, like actual on like the pads and like movement and stuff like that. And then we do like a conditioning session on a Saturday. So I see him like 5 times a week, and we work hard a lot. I'm
gonna have him on when he's back in Australia, so it'd be perfect for me to ask you who would win a fight.
Who
out of you two?
He's better at the striking for sure.
He is. Yeah, he's a fucking animal. Is he big in person? I've never met him in person.
For the weight classes, he's really strong and stuff like that. Yeah.
Is he? He's tall, eh?
We're exactly the same height.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So pretty tall for those weight classes and stuff like that. He's big.
You're a bit stockier.
Yeah, but his striking technique is top level. You know,
that inside leg kick he was throwing at those poor cunts, man, it was wild.
Yeah.
The highlights are insane. If anyone hasn't seen it, the only thing with Muay Thai is it's hard to watch. Like, it's actually hard to find links to watch the actual events.
I thought you were saying like Muay Thai's hard. I was like, what do you mean?
No,
bangers, bro.
No, it's like actually hard to find links to events and shit because Thai people don't know what they're doing. Like, Manols didn't even know who he was fighting until like a day before the fights or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was crazy, but yeah. So after, say you go out and you do what you do on May 16th or 18th, whenever it is, what's next? Hopefully K1, back to MMA.
Yeah, K1. I think, I wouldn't mind. I want to travel to Melbourne, or like, not Melbourne specifically. I mean, interstate and get some experience traveling over and everything. I feel like kickboxing would be the best. So I'll get paid as well, you know what I mean? Like, I'll try to get on this Power Play promotion, which I was going to try fight on, and couldn't get in a match up or whatever or something there. So yeah, I want to get on these kind of cards and show my striking skill. MMA, you get a bit more wild, and it's a bit different with like the wrestling and stuff. But I feel like I'm really going to show just how good my striking is in a pure striking bout.
Yeah, that'll be, and like you said, it's just getting reps in and getting ring time and travelling, just so you can get used to it.
That's it. Yeah.
So you've only ever fought in Adelaide, eh?
Yep.
Yeah, right. That HEX promotion was honestly like going to a UFC event. The production was that good.
Yeah. I've seen. Well, the Melbourne Pavilion and stuff like that is a good place, huh?
Oh,
Wild.
Man, it's the coolest venue for fights. I think they had 2,500 people there. It was a sellout, but they have like these massive balconies for private, obviously, booths that people just look into the cage, and everyone can see because it's just a perfect
I've
setup.
seen like it's like something.
It's just everyone can see, which is killer. And they got like a massive garden outside with a huge projector that plays the fights and shit.
Oh, actually?
Yeah, so people will never miss any fight. It's so good. They have like hundreds of staff running around making sure everyone's all good.
Yeah, I mean that's something I want to get onto, but it'll take my time, and we'll get there. But there's this one fight. Well, I was talking to you before. I was like, I think me and this Luke Stockman would be a good fight. He's about the same age as me, and I'm not saying this out of like I've got a lot of respect for him because he's my age. He's got the same dream as me. Obviously, you can see he works hard, but I think that'd be a cracker of a fight. He's more of a jiu-jitsu guy from what I can see, but he's a mixed martial artist, and that'd be a good fight. So I'll be open to something like that, but we'll see. But throw me anyone, to be honest. But I feel like that fight just makes a lot of sense from what I've seen. Looking down the limited people and stuff like that, he's 1-0 as a pro. Got to win. He fought on HEX. I want to get onto HEX, and I mean, I've got an exciting, like, you can look at my Insta. I'm exciting, you know. I don't know why they wouldn't want me on, you know what I mean? Just absolute banger, you know. So
Jacob, make it happen. Make it happen, Jacob.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, and Jacob's such a good promoter to like deal with, man. He's so nice to everyone. All the boys there are nice, and HEX and Eternal are obviously the two best roads to go down. And
they're sponsored by UFC, or like they're on UFC Fight Pass, you know.
Eternal is. HEX isn't yet, but HEX breeds just menaces, bro. The fighters, like, there's this one fighter, Harry Webb, that was the main event. Yeah,
I'm impressed with him. He versed my friend Louis in the amateurs.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Beat him, but so ever since I've seen that, because I know how good Louis is, so when I seen Harry do that,
oh man,
I was like, this guy's good. Yeah, so. But he looks good. I got to say, you know, he looks very good.
He knows how to finish as well.
Yeah, he looks like he's a guy that'll go to the UFC.
100%.
I think he's like 23, 24 as well.
Yeah.
So he's definitely.
I think he has like 95% knockout ratio or finish ratio. He's finished pretty much all of his fights, which is you as well, pretty much. Yeah, I mean, I've lost one, but all my wins are in the first round. That's finishes. Yeah. Yeah. You need it. That's what going to Muay Thai and stuff probably will be better for like you to get some ring time.
I feel like it's more likely with the bigger gloves and stuff like that, but yeah, to be honest. But then again, they can't. Oh, in Muay Thai, they clinch. I'll be working the clinch a lot. I've worked it a lot already, but obviously it's different in MMA. It's a little bit different, straight Muay Thai, the clinch is a little bit different. But there's a lot I can bring from MMA and what I've already learned of Muay Thai. But yeah.
Yeah, you got a fucking good coach behind you. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah, that's it.
Benetti's a psycho. Looks like a really good coach, though.
Yeah, get him on here as well.
Oh, I really got to organise him to come down. I don't know how fucking often he comes down this way, but he sounds like he probably will be busy. He's always busy. He's always got someone fighting.
Yeah.
He doesn't have a big team, though, does he?
No, not really. Me, Manoli, and Harry, Benetti, who just fought on the last Diamondback. He's at M16 as well.
He bet Caden.
Yes.
Yeah, no shit. Is that his son?
Nah. So they get things. So Machete Bennett is Harry Machete Bennett, and then it's Sam Benetti.
Oh, okay.
So it's really like that's confusing, huh? Yeah.
And he trains with Kim Robinson as well, Harry, doesn't he?
Yes, I think that they still do because he lives around this way. But yeah, when I was at Darkside, it was just me, Harry, and Kim most of the time.
What a fucking corner!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Miles, Kim, Benetti.
So, yeah, it's a good corner.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, it's a great corner.
Kim's such an interesting dude, man. He's fucking...
Get him on here.
He's hard. We've been talking about it for a while. He's always busy doing fucking 600 roundhouse kicks and shit.
His sessions at home is unreal. Yeah, he's hardworking, 100%. He's a beast.
And that's where you started MMA, isn't it?
No, I was at Cardioflex first because I lived around there, but then I moved to Strathalbyn, and it's not that close, but it was the closest good gym, so I just came down here to thing. But now I'm back in the city. I train at West with Sam Benetti because Kim wanted to take sort of like a backward step because the gym at Darkside closed down, and I think Kim's been in it for like 20 years or something like that, like training people and that. So he wanted to take sort of like a backward sort of step. He still works with Harry a little bit at like a Derrimits or something like that, you know what I mean? But like they train there and that. But yeah, as far as like actual coaching all the time, he's got a lot on his play as well, you know what I mean? So he just wanted to take a backward step, but he actually said to go to Sam for the striking. So that's how it sort of came across. And I also knew Sam through one of my friends, Ton Steltari. So that's how me and Sam got like linked up, you know.
Yeah, but you know what? It's good having a small team because have a look what his team's doing.
Yeah.
3-3 at the moment this year alone.
Yeah.
That's insane.
No, we're killing it. We train hard. We do a lot. Anyone that comes in and they see what we do in the warm up and they're like, "Oh, do you do this every day?" It's like, "Yeah, we do this every day." Like we do a long warm up, hard warm up, and then we get in and we've trained for like 2 hours at least.
He's so fucking jacked for his age as well. He looks like a hard worker.
Yeah, he's a beast.
Yeah.
I don't like when I hold pads and stuff like that. I'm just thinking like, how's this guy do it, bro? Like me, Manoli, Harry. Like, how do you hold pads all the time for us, man? You know what I mean? Because I'm holding pads like a few times. Obviously, do a few PTs and that. But when I'm holding pads with people and they start kicking me, I'm like, far out, man. Like, I don't know how he does it. Honest, yeah. I actually don't know how he does it.
Yeah, it kills you. It kills your wrists and arms and shit.
Yeah.
So he only has three people. So he obviously doesn't train like the normal.
He's got
public.
he's got the young kids as well. He's got Jules and Edmund. They're like the next generation coming up, man. They're really good, real skillful. I think Julian's about 14, 15. I know Edmund just turned 16. So
such a good age to start.
Yeah. No, they're showing some great skill.
Or kids can just go home and they'll sit on YouTube and they'll like obsess over shit and they'll learn techniques and it's just like it's such a good age to start.
Yeah. No, he does train, but he won't like. Not everyone can just come and train with us. Obviously, we have like our own little group and stuff like that. That'd be invite only. But he trains like PTs and whatnot. So if you want to. His name's Coach Benetti on Instagram. He's my coach, and
they're training good facility coach. As well.
Yeah, West and that. Yeah,
it's one of the best facilities in South Australia, dude. I've never been there, but just seeing it, it looks phenomenal.
Yeah, shout out to West. It's a great wow, yeah, great.
Is it bigger than Cardio? Is Cardioflex a big gym in size?
It's about the same size as Cardioflex, I reckon. Like actually, Oh, sorry. Yeah, it is, I reckon. Yeah, it's about the same size. But obviously, the West is a bit newer in that. But Cardio Flex has got some good equipment, enough mats, ring, octagon. So they got good.
Really, they got an octagon.
Yeah, a bit smaller than like the actual size, but they got the octagon there. So it's good to do cage work and stuff. So yeah, and I go to Cardio Flex sometimes, get some sparring in and stuff like that as well. So shout out to them too. You know what I mean? That's it. Yeah,
it's so much. It benefits so much to have a cage.
Yeah,
Cage work's huge because you can't replicate it against the wall.
No. So that's what I do most. Now I go to Trinity as well for that, and obviously Bino and the other guys there. They're all great coaches as well. But yeah, Bino helped me out so much in the lead ups to my last 2 fights. So shout out to him. Doing a lot of the cage work, all that. Go there, do some drills. I love the way he runs his class. The MMA drills they do as well there. And it's really close to me now as well because I'm back to the city. So it's just perfect mesh, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a cool little community of good gyms in Adelaide. Trinity sounds like it's got good people in it as well.
Does. Yeah, great lads. All the lads there, honest, good people, you know.
Have you ever been to M16 to train?
No, I haven't actually.
Really?
I want to. I will soon. You know what I mean? I want to. You know. And then I've been to basically every gym in Adelaide. But no, I talked to Miles heaps. Obviously, he's friends with Kim and stuff like that. They used to train way back. You know. So it's just seeing when I was in Strathalbyn, I'm surprised I didn't come down to M16 for a bit. I think there's been times where I was going to come in and then ended up not coming in for whatever reason, you know what I mean? I don't know, it's just the way it's worked, but it's, I definitely want to go down there and think. I know a lot of people there, they all seem like good lads, obviously, as well.
Yeah, it's a fun gym to go to.
Yeah.
A lot of like big person. No one's a dickhead, but there's like heaps of big personalities there.
Yeah.
And there's some funny fucking people that go to M6. You get great jiu-jitsu rounds in there too.
Yeah, I think that would be
that's the biggest thing to go down there for. The jiu-jitsu down at M16 is fucking wild.
Yeah. No, I know they. Yeah, it's top level. Yeah.
Yeah, and so is Jack going to come down to West and train with you?
I think so. Yeah, I might. I'll ask him again we got West, but if he's got a better place or something like that, we can go there if he wants to run, whatever, you know what I mean? But yeah, there's a lot at West we can do. Hopefully in the altitude room or something like that. And
do you just get short of breath in there? Is it?
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I think it's, the air's thicker or whatever, you know what I mean? So, it's tough.
I've seen some people post some fucking stories of them putting in some work in that room.
Yeah. No, it's tough. And it's, sometimes they get it hot as well. Like, sometimes it's in there, it's like 39 degrees, bloody 8,000 kilometers up in the sky, like, the altitude's like that. And then you just, like sweating. Nah, it feels good. You know, I definitely noticed it when I first got there, and then I started doing that. My fitness did climb pretty rapidly.
How good's your fitness now that you're living like a pretty strict Muslim lifestyle?
Yeah, I think it's gone up as well. You know, to be honest, yeah, he's definitely gone up. I didn't drink like heaps before, but yeah, obviously that I don't drink anymore, and cut out anything else like that. Yeah, so
this is your first Ramadan as well.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah,
are you dealing with it good?
Yeah, I mean, a few days have been tough. I played a soccer game on Saturday with my team. Grads Red, shout out to them as well. Heaps of shout outs. But that was pretty tough, to be honest, because we started at 3 o'clock, so I already hadn't eaten from like 5:45. 3 o'clock, it's like 33 degrees in the sun, and I played 90 minutes. And to be honest, that was like no water, no food. Like that was pretty hard. Like I wanted to drink water so bad.
Yeah, right. That's insane. Do you still play soccer? Just once a week?
On a Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do.
Do you enjoy it?
I enjoy hanging out with the lads and stuff like that, like the team aspect. No, the soccer games, it's not.
Do you just do like a social thing, or you play for
something
a club?
like that? Yeah, it's like an amateur club and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing too serious. You know, I had some offers to come back to like the NPL, which would be like the equivalent of like SANFL here, but just too much commitment. You know, I've got to fight. You know what I mean? So like, I'd have to train with them like at least 3 times during the week, and then play on a Saturday or whatever. That's like 4 times. Nah, I can't do that. You know.
Yeah.
Just can't do that.
Yeah, when you really want to do something professionally, you can't have hobbies. Like, you can't have serious hobbies.
No, not like that, no.
Yeah, because you'd be putting in work 4 or 5 days a week?
But for...
MMA?
No, every day.
Every day?
Yeah, every day.
You don't have a rest day?
I have days where, like, it's, like, active recovery. So, like, not... I still move a bit, like, you know what I mean? But I don't just, like, chill at home. But I'll just do, like, lighter stuff, like light shadow, light technique. Like, might go on a Sunday to paint them. Sometimes I get a few rolls in, you know. But, yeah, I do rest, you know. Do
you use, like, sauna, ice bath, like that kind of recovery?
Yes, I do. On a Thursday, we go down to Next Gen sometimes. So I'll do it there. I probably don't. I really like the ice bath. I probably should start getting into it more. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll kind of just rest and eat well and stuff like this. You know. But yeah, all that extra stuff. To be honest, I should really do maybe even a little bit more.
Yeah.
The ice baths are, from what I know, they're pretty good for you.
Oh, I did one at Spacey's house, and it gives you like a little high.
Yeah, no, 100%. The dopamine's insane, and it stays for a while as well.
Because I think we went from sauna to ice bath.
Yeah.
But the going the other way would be nicer. But going sauna to ice bath was such a good. The first 10 seconds terrible.
Oh yeah.
Like when getting in the ice is terrible. Yeah. Like as soon as you're in there, you can just block it out for you go numb after like a minute and a half, and then it starts hurting a little bit towards 2 minutes. But it's so good. And when you get out, you just feel like you're defrosting. It's so good. He just made his out of a chest freezer.
Oh yeah, nice.
And put a pool pump in it to keep it clean.
Yeah, he's handy with the tools then, huh?
I think he built his sauna as well.
Yeah, mate, he's good. Mate.
Yeah, his shed's phenomenal as well. His little setup he's got, he can just go out there and train.
It's pretty killer,
it's small, but he can just go out there and train whenever he wants.
Yeah.
Do you have set up at home?
Yeah, a little bit in the backyard. I got like this like dummy that I like smash and a few weights, and I got like a dip and chin up bar and shit.
Is your like schedule weight heavy at all?
Yesterday I ended up doing some heavyweight, did some maxed out on the bench and the deadlifts, and then did some more functional sort of, you know, like, I don't know how to explain, but like med bull stuff and like the dump, what they called kettlebells and stuff like that. So I just did a bit of a workout like that, but I only lift heavy, sometimes not at all, but maximum once a week. I don't lift heavy.
I was going to say, you don't want to really gain too much muscle, do you?
No, not really. You just want to be able to move in that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, fighters. I don't know. Like, you don't really need that massive like you know, that looking. You know what I mean?
Some people are just natural specimens.
Some have it. You know? Yeah.
Did you see that heavyweight that debuted on the Madalena card?
Oh, yeah. He's the Cuban. Yeah, the
Cuban bloke. Yeah. But his wingspan's 2.2 meters long.
Yeah, it's like the long. Yeah, 220 centimeters. Fuck.
Dude, I measured it. Me and my cousin got a measuring tape, and I was like, that is actually unbelievable.
Yeah, I know he's like 6'7". I was like, yeah, that's far.
But the longest reach in UFC history, the wing arm to arm.
Yeah, he's Taekwondo medalist. I think he was a silver medalist. In 2012, ages ago. He's like 35 now, but for heavyweight, he's still got a little bit of time, you know. And he's Cuban as well.
Fast track him, bro.
They'll fast track him as well. But
and he's Cuban. He can fight till 52.
I mean, there's this heavyweight Cuban wrestler, and that's like 43-4, and he just won the gold medal in Greco-Roman. This guy's massive. I can't remember his name, but he won 4 gold medals. So he's a big Cuban guy, like I said, old. Then obviously Yoel Romero,
bro, he
defies physics.
He's still a problem for everyone, and he's like 60.
Yeah,
no one knows how old he is because no one knows how old he is.
Nah, he's a lab experiment, surely.
Bro, if they're doing something in Cuba when they're babies, because
he was in a wrestling program coming up. To be honest, you know what I mean. Like, he was, like, I wouldn't be surprised if there was
they were doping him. Oh. Or just some fucking injecting him with fucking monkey blood.
Yeah, some crazy.
I can't remember who told me. There was this wrestling coach once that was just going off about Russia because he's like convinced that Russia used to perform like mad experiments on their
They'd have to.
athletes.
Well, there was that Icarus thing and whatever, you know what I mean?
But like that weird shit, like injecting like silver black fucking plasma into him and like... trying to fucking. But there was that one. I can't remember what his name was. Krillin.
Yeah, Carolyn or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, bro, he was a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, he's a monster, bro. But that Cuban, he just because I think Carolyn won 3 gold medals, or it was either 4. It was either 3 or 4. But the Cuban just won 1 more than him.
Really?
Yeah. So he's actually like, but that Carolyn, he only lost was it 1 or 2 matches his whole thing.
Yeah.
Like yeah,
in
he was
wrestling,
a monster.
that's insane as well.
Insane. Yeah.
How much do you train? Do you try and even jiu-jitsu and striking out and like
I train
jiu-jitsu
more.
and
I
wrestling?
train more striking. To
You
be
do?
honest, yeah, I train more striking, but then I train more striking. To be honest, yeah, but we do a lot of wrestling. Like I go to another gym at Payneham. It's just like my mate's. He like runs PTs out of it and stuff like that, you know. But we got some mats there and like a lot of weights there and stuff like that. And we do a lot of like pure wrestling just there. All the boys get there and just grapple.
Wrestling's
you know?
fucked, eh?
Yeah, I like it. I like wrestling.
You like it?
I like it more than jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
I like jiu-jitsu as well. I like it all. I'll probably never go into the fight with the mindset like, oh, I'm going to choke this guy out. But maybe if it presented itself, like I would take it. But my mindset's always like, I'm just going to fucking take this guy's head off. Yeah. Headhunt. To be honest, yeah. It's like this. I just want to land on your chin. To be honest, but yeah, I want to show my low kicking game. I haven't actually, but that's something that'll go on in a longer fight, you know, and people see the damage that I can do on someone's leg.
Well, with a soccer like an elite level soccer background, you're gonna. I'm sure you'd be able to kick just fucking naturally. Now that you've trained it and honed it, it would be wild.
Yeah, so I'm sure there'll be one time where it shows, because you can ask people when they're training with me and stuff, like, I'm not even, if I hit the right spot,
it's over.
Yeah, it's a dead leg at least, you know what I mean? Yeah, but and then without the shinnies and stuff like this, and I hit the same spot, I'm pretty accurate, so if I start hitting the same spot, especially without the shin pads on.
Do you train calf kick? How do you train a calf kick? You can't really fucking kick anyone in the calf.
Nah.
Because you got to try and like whip it around to like the back of their kind of of their leg, isn't it?
Yeah, you can hit from southpaw to orthodox. You can go the power, like the left kick into the their lead leg as well.
Yeah.
And that hits the inside of the calf, and I've found some success in training in that area. My sparring partners probably aren't too happy. But I'd like to hit that spot there. So I really think the only thing is, if they turn in and check, it's a bit dangerous. Yeah. So you have to no telegraph it, you know, like Pereira's the best at that.
You don't have to throw them 200% either, man. You just got to touch it 4 times.
Boom. Yeah. It's a little whippy one, like how Pereira does it. Like she'll just like whips that leg there. And it's not like he doesn't turn the hips, boom, and then come. He'll just like boom, like that.
Yeah.
It's not boom, which I like to do those kicks as well, because they're just full power boom, like they're awesome. But those little ones, boom.
Just like a whip, just fucking straight up and like he throws his. He doesn't come out with his hip. He kind of just comes straight. Exactly. Which is hell weird, because they don't, like, if you go to a Muay Thai class, they'll never teach you that. But I was watching him. I was watching him do some form of explanation to someone, and he was throwing it like straight up, so he's like grazing the side of your leg, but then he can get straight back into position.
He's man, I think he's more technical than maybe people think. Even, you know what I mean? You know, like, because everyone knows he's got the power. Like, obviously he's got that left hook is just fucking ridiculous. He's got like the flying knees as well. Like, he'll knock you out with anything, but I think like there was something about his leg checking game as well that I heard Joe Rogan and DC, they were talking about hyping up. They didn't want to give too much away or something like that, but he's sort of there was something to do with his checking game, which is
I think he just turns his foot in.
Yeah, he does that and then come up as well. Yeah, I've seen.
I seen a video on it. He'll lift his leg up when you go to kick him, and he'll flop his foot. So you're kicking his foot, and it's just kind of taking all the energy from you. Like, he uses the kick. And his foot's loose, like he's not stiff.
Yeah, so it'll go with it, sort of thing. It won't, like, because like obviously if your foot's planted and staying there, like the boom, you know what I mean? You're taking the full brunt, but he's just.
So if he sees someone's leg kicking him, he's literally raising his leg and he's putting all the pressure off of his leg. So when the kick happens, his leg's just swinging. rather than just staying there, which would be so weird to get used to, though. The amount of times you'd have to fall over and fucking...
Did you see that guy that did like just jumped over that? Did you see that video? Oh, bro, that was
a leg kick?
Yeah.
I've always wondered why people don't do that.
And he just jumped up. Like, it was like dude, it was like, it's in the UFC.
Really?
He didn't do it every time. Yeah. Search it. Oh, we'll get it up after this. Yeah, he was just like here like that. The guy threw a leg kick and he just like jumped up and then down. It was the coolest thing.
Do you know, I've always wondered why people don't try and jump over leg kicks sometimes. Because if you time it, it makes sense.
No, honestly, this guy did it perfect. This is exactly what you're talking about. He just did a little bop, like he was on a skipping rope, and he
That's
just like
sick.
went bop, like, and because the guy went like low with the calf kick, and he just literally just jumped over it.
Yeah, that's.
It looked pretty cool, but like I wouldn't do it like everyone. But for that one, I was like, nah, that was pretty cool.
There's nothing worse than getting chopped out in the leg.
yeah, painful. Oh, I mean, body shots that too.
Body shots,
leg, everything. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But the next day, the leg kicks just fucking suck.
Yeah, well, no one wants to have chewed up bloody legs and stuff. You know what I mean? Walking, limping around and stuff.
Like getting kicked by that. What's his name? Liam Harris. Have you seen?
Yeah, I love watching him do pads.
He's violent, man.
Yeah.
He's so technical and just violent.
Yeah.
He's probably one of my favourite people to watch train.
Yeah. I love watching him hit pads. He's like, like he's just screaming. And I love that. You know what I mean? And he's just hitting pads like full power every time. You know what I mean? Like he's not doing that pretty shit. I'm sure he maybe does do that pretty shit thing, but everything he does, he's like,
he's trying to kill him.
Yeah. I love that. That's more how I like to train.
Yeah. All right, I won't keep this going too long because it's a school night, and I'm going to edit this. I'm going to get this. I'm going to get 2 episodes out this week, hopefully.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to actually watching you fight in person because I'll be at the.
Oh, you haven't seen him? You've never been into a DFC?
No.
Well, right.
No. So this will be the first one.
No, beautiful.
But I appreciate you coming on. After you win your fight, we'll do it again.
Beautiful, man. Sounds good. Thanks for having me on.
Easy, bro.
Cheers.
Thank you.